Hey everyone, Art McDermott back from the Successful Aging Academy. I wanted to go over something today, just really kind of a thought process. This isn't a health tidbit, this is not a motivational story about successful members. This is about you and thinking about certain things in your life. We've all had these periods where you had to really dig in and do something. I remember there was a period of my life where I was working downtown Boston, coming home and we just had kids and the kids were just babies. And I was also trying to participate in sports, and just there was a lot going on. Now there are worse problems to have, but the commute. Anyone who's commuting downtown knows that that's going to take a major portion of your day. And there were things where when I owned my fitness facility years ago, there were days when I would get up early, train clients all day, do the business thing, the marketing, all this stuff, come home, do dinner, hey kids, how you doing? Sit down, open the computer again, and do several more hours worth of work. It was just what was demanded at the time. Now, this doesn't even take into consideration somebody who may be going through a health challenge on top of that. They're facing surgery, they're facing an illness of some kind. But there are always those periods of your life where this expression comes to mind. It's like, it's amazing what you can get used to. It really is. We do what we got to do, right? You have to dig in there sometimes, but there's a negative side to what I'm presenting here. Usually that's one of the situations I just described where people kind of overcoming, what was demanded of them, right? It may not be their ideal lifestyle, but for now, that's what they got to do. What happens though when slowly over time, and this deals with a lot of people in this program, and a lot of people listening to this, is the people who just got used to their health being a certain way, being 30, 40, 50, and 60 pounds overweight. Certainly years ago, this is not what they envisioned, right? Boy, when I get older, I want to be a little bit overweight. I want to be really lethargic and not feel good about myself all the time because I'm so significantly overweight. Probably was not on their 5-year plan, right? So these are things that you have to sit back and say to themselves, it's really amazing what you can get used to, right? But it's also amazing what you can change, all right? Can you picture someone who's got 50 pounds to lose? They can do that in 1 year. They can take it all back, take control again in 1 year, and then they just have to think about, well, I need to change my diet and change my fitness levels and change my mindset. Those are the big three, right? Certainly not insurmountable. It's amazing what you can get used to if you plug the right things into your life. The next thing you know, it's not like, oh gosh, I gotta go food shopping again for this stuff, or I gotta go to the gym and go to that class again. It slowly turns from that to like, I'm just going to the gym, I'm going to class again. It just goes from a chore to part of what you do, part of who you are, all right? So find out what you've gotten used to that maybe you shouldn't have, right? Because we are incredibly adaptable creatures, good and bad. We can take a lot what's thrown at us, right? But we also slowly and surely accept things that we shouldn't have, all right? So that could be changed because we do have an amazing capacity for change, and so think about it. What is it that you've gotten used to that you shouldn't have? See you next time.